Hey all, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. We're still here in Twilight Town. Haven't quite accomplished the mission of going to the mansion to find out more about Roxas and whatnot. Maybe get him a body or two, or maybe just one. You know, there's a real equality problem when it comes to who gets what ability to live in the Kingdom Hearts universe, if you notice.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I wouldn't mind getting two bodies. I mean, the first one might be a dud, its pilot light might be out, and don't ask me where you checked that, by the way.
Yeah.
So this is a good point to again demonstrate my hatred for the finisher for Counter Shield. Look at this. Look, you can't see shit.
This is more funny to me than annoying. Like, how can you not find that humorous?
It's a little funny, yeah. But again, it's not, because later on, obviously, we can switch this out pretty quickly. Not too bad. It's still a really terrible finisher, and really here especially kind of compounds it because of how clustered the forest is. Just fighting a field, guys. What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna try not to do any grinding throughout the thing, but if an enemy like comes across my path, you know my keyblade, it's gonna sink into its soft cranium and destroy it without a second's hesitation.
Are Heartless soft, or are they firm? I don't know, I've never really touched one. What do you think?
I don't know, when you look at like a shadow, it's got like a nice veneer to it. I don't know, maybe it's like vinyl or something.
Vinyl? I guess, maybe some feel like cotton. Maybe some are, you know, that special fiber cloth. I'm not sure.
Maybe I meant silk or something similar, but it's funny you mentioned cotton, because once we get to the Tangled world, there might be a few cotton-based Heartless here and there.
Yeah, I'm starting to remember that, so we will see.
The mansion is like 10 feet that way. We don't even need to go into a loading screen to get to it at this point.
You could run for it right now, Tom. I mean, we are under the pretense you're still playing this live, quote-unquote, right?
Oh yeah, take that. Have one of those.
Good combo there that you just made up.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever any doubt about this being a post-commentary playthrough.
I told them it was!
I'm talking about, like, my preparation for the playthrough and so on, Mr. Man. We already did, like, a months-long marathon of live Kingdom Hearts playthroughs, so this one had to be good, proper, and classic. And keep that classic thing in mind, because it'll be important for later in the part.
What sucks is that we can't actually go inside the Haunted Mansion. It's just this exterior, which stinks because they do obviously have those scenes in the lab with Ienzo in them, but you just can't go there anymore, which is kind of lame.
Well, you realise the lab is in Radiant Garden, right? It's not inside here?
Yes! I was testing you, and you passed, so I will let you continue to be my co-commentator.
So full of shit. So full of shit. Goofy and Donald don't seem to get any, like, extra worthwhile things for a while, I noticed, but Sora, he comes packed with every ability imaginable, which is odd considering he was supposed to have lost most of this stuff.
But yeah, I know, they just, like, throw fucking abilities at him, like, every level, just here's shit, which is good, because, I mean, you're obviously controlling him, you want that variety kind of out of the gate to give you that more of the incentive to keep leveling up.
That's where Namine once stood, watching me, judging me. She's not there anymore, but the curtains remain.
Trust me, there are other people and other forces willing to judge me perfectly fine. It's a curtain, Sora, come on. Let's step to it.
Roxas will remember that.
No, this better not turn to a Telltale game.
Then I get instantly cancelled.
Sora just kind of pieces together what Algebra's supposed to be.
What do you think, guys? This place is even creepier than I remember.
Let's not go inside. Let's not interact. I don't want to fight the secret Eddie Murphy boss fight.
You know, you saw that there, though. That Goofy did basically connect it to the Haunted Mansion. A little throwaway line, but I like that.
Hey there!
This is what happens whenever someone tries to make social interaction and contact with me.
Oh, what?
You just recoil in horror and melt. That's what I do.
Basically.
You ever just melt out of self-defense? I hate it.
Just like a shadow. Truly we are heartless.
Get any leads?
They're still doing the investigation shtick. Nothing doing, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe if they didn't take chunks out of our hometown, we'll be able to make more progress.
Is our last hope.
I don't know, I hear that investigation team over in that other city was doing a way better job than these guys. Maybe we should hire them.
Huh. Hang on. Passing reference. Can't find any. Abort, retry, fail.
It's Persona 4. Sorry, I don't think I was... I don't think I gave you enough of a hint. That's my bad.
No, you didn't give me enough time as well. You know it takes a year for me to process things, you say.
Well, obviously you should upgrade your CPU. It's in your ass.
Oh. Yeah, I ain't going in there. That's the stuff of nightmares. Meanwhile, in here...
This screen.
whenever it decides to load.
Here we go.
18 games of World of Warcraft, still going after all these years. It's kind of funny because actually they're releasing like a classic version of that now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know all the details, but it's supposed to be like the earlier version of the game for that nostalgia.
I can't believe the OS is called the DTD, the Door to Darkness. No, you're not allowed in. I'm sorry.
Man, you wouldn't get this with my Linux build, personally.
I guess from us?
Oh yeah, there was a whole, like, digital Twilight Town, and, you know, this is the first instance of, a data escape-like place in the Kingdom Hearts universe. Cough, cough, RE-coded. God, he died. All I have to do to get him to hurt is to mention a DS game. That's actually pretty good.
Or Kingdom Hearts in general.
Hello, Sora. You wouldn't happen to be in front of a computer.
Yeah, Ienzo, man, I'm trying to get online, but I keep getting these pop-ups. What's going on?
I see. Well, that's what happens when you let Evan in front of a computer.
Let me tell you, man, some of the tech support stuff I've run into during my career, you get some interesting cases here and there, actually.
This is so funny, because it's like a basic office thing, but they're going to try and network the two computers together somehow. Don't ask me how internet works in the Kingdom Hearts universe, especially when it's across worlds.
Yeah, do they even have, like, a remote desktop program for that shit?
That's what they're setting up here.
Oh, hi there. This is Pence.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my more technologically advanced friend... I mean, that's how it always happens with these calls. You get the elderly person calls in. My daughter is here. She knows what she's doing. Just talk to her instead.
Oh no! Hayner has a little X necklace. He's been naughted.
Oh, well, that's the last thing you want.
They're transported to the other Twilight Town.
Ignoring Hayner entirely here. You know that dog shirt thing? Dog street shirt even, that Pence is wearing?
Dog shirt. I think I prefer that, but go ahead.
Apparently that's from another Square Enix game, or Square game, called The Bouncer.
Oh, yeah, I remember The Bouncer. Like, I've seen bits of it here and there, but it was one of the earliest PS2 titles for the system. Oh, that's actually a very interesting reference.
Now, while Jiminy mocks out about the data escape, because obviously he was a big part of RE-coded, the whole thing kicked off thanks to his journal, I'm going to look up The Bouncer.
It was like a weird action game. I haven't really played it. I've only seen like cutscenes here and there and some few boss fights.
There was a 2018 film called The Bouncer.
Ah, okay, that's not relevant, but please continue.
The Bouncer, known in Japan as Bouncer, is a 2000 beat-em-up fighting game by Sony, for the Sony PlayStation 2 rather, co-developed by Squaresoft and Dream Factory. Features character designs by Tetsuya Nomura and music by Noriko Matsueda and Takahito Iguchi. Yeah, first release on PlayStation 2. There you go.
So how long did it take them to set up a network to each other? Maybe it's across worlds, but usually it doesn't take that long. I don't know. I've never had an MCP in my computer before, so...
Let's just say half an hour, maybe. Don't forget Tron is the MCP of the Radiant Guardian OS at this point.
Oh yeah, that's true, you're right. He probably knows what he's doing, yeah.
Okay.
He's just another example of Sir not appearing in this game, though. I get it, you don't want to bring Bruce Boxliner back for a few lines, but still.
I can't computers, so do that. I like that line.
Here on this end.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Chip and Dale are good. Actually, no, I shit-talk them. They basically help keep the gummy ship running, so I don't want to run out of oxygen while we're in the lanes between, so don't disrespect the Rescue Rangers.
They invented the fucking smartphone. I'm gonna give them a lot more credit. Hello, I'm Vexen. How are you doing?
Of all the flashbacks, they choose to render this one in gorgeous HD CGI, and it's the stuff of nightmares.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I actually really like Vexen a lot in this game, but we'll get to that as we go.
Well, Vexen's always fun. Just the scheming, kind of like snidely whiplash sort of guy is always entertaining.
And he's voiced by Derek Stephen Prince, who you may know for various roles in Digimon, Itmon, Especially, or was he? No, I don't think he was. No, he wasn't Mon. Was he also? Myotismon's little servant, Demi-Devimon? I think he was. I'd have to double check that, actually. Let's do this right now.
I'll do that now. I can do it faster.
Alright, fair. Go ahead. No, I'll delegate that.
Forgot.
Really? But what about all this?
Let's see. Yep, Demi-Devimon.
They're important.
Okay, was he
We're gonna
Impmon
need
as
some
well?
cash to go to the
I'm not sure, but he was Piedmon.
Don't forget the pretzels.
Paimon, yeah, he's done quite a
now.
few roles here and there. He was Frieza in one of the dubs for Dragon Ball Super, actually, and he wasn't bad. Like, I actually really liked him.
He's thinking ahead.
Yeah, Impmon and Beelzebub.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, I was right, cool.
Bye, Donald. Goofy.
Again, what is it with Olette specifically addressing them?
Olette's like the
I'm
only
manning
one
the
who gives a
computer
fuck
here.
about those
You guys are in
characters.
charge of earning my share.
No pretzel for Pence.
No food for you.
Hey!
Am I not getting paid here? Oh, darn.
Trust me, Pens, you've had enough pretzels. Take it from me. I'm a pretzel fanatic, actually.
Oh, I can't believe they let the fat guy be in charge of the computers. Oh, how stereotypical.
Yeah, it's weird. I bet he plays D&D, too. That never happens.
Still spinning.
Takes a few moments. How you doing, guys? Let's talk while he works this out. How are you doing? You doing okay?
Okay, we're not holding a fucking ongoing dialogue and monologue with the people who can't respond, okay? Wow. That's a new record for going a few meters and getting a cutscene.
So, you think you can bring Roxas back?
Hello. Whoever. Okay, Ansem, okay. Just had to make sure, because there's like literally 13 of you fucking guys. What was his real name again? Was it just legit Xehanort? A version of him? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, Xehanort. It's technically Xehanort's Heartless, but we call this guy Ansem Seeker of Darkness. And obviously we have Xemnas, once again, lovingly reprised by Paul St. Peter, who's probably at his best in this game.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I'll say now, I haven't been the biggest fan of Paul St. Peter's performance as Xemnas, but I was watching a video the other day where he was actually teaching a class about voice acting and voice direction, and he was actually in a lot of other variety of different roles. There's, like, stage stuff he's done, and he really seemed to know what he was talking about. So, you know, I actually really have to commend that for some of the legit craft and dedication that these voice actors do bring to a silly anime video game. Like, that's partially a joke, but partially I'm legit serious there.
Well, again, it's part of Kingdom Hearts' charm that it plays it all completely straight, and it's sincere. I mean, you kind of have to be when you're talking about trying to store a heart inside a data body. And that data, you know, the Roxas from the other Twilight Town, will come in handy. It won't be readily apparent, and I don't think they actually explain it fully, but it will be helpful in basically recompiling the dude.
In that case, by all means.
Just fucking try me, bro. Why not?
You want some of this? I'm the Soul Calibur announcer.
That's true. He is the Soul Calibur announcer. He does have a lot of cred.
A tale of Keyblades and
Still so
other Keyblades, totally retold.
what's left
I can't program my VCR. It's stuck on 12, and I don't know what it is. Battle 1, fight!
to bring Roxas back.
Really? You gotta try this again? Look, Sora is light personified. You'd have better luck trying with, like, I don't know, fucking Donald at this point.
Have you finally decided to call upon the darkness?
Talk to the finger, pull it!
What?
That's my reaction. What? What are you even fucking talking about?
Shadows are never out of reach.
Go on, you can bring Roxas back to life by calling on the darkness, and if you don't, we'll make you.
Oh no. Basic Heartless and basic Nobodies. However will I fare? Oh wait, I already just killed them, sorry.
Set your heart free.
They set that up ahead of time. They were hiding behind a pillar like, at the same time, okay? Yes, that sounds pretty fucking kino.
It's not darkness.
Let's all talk at the same time. It'll be great and thematic.
Oh, so yeah, we got Heartless and Nobodies, and maybe a bit of Unversed in this game, which is great for, you know, the finale of the Xehanort saga.
Yeah, I do like how all the enemy types are represented. All of them, obviously, there are more Heartless than anything else. You don't see all of the Nobody types, and you definitely don't see all of the Unversed types. There's a few here and there. It's mostly just Heartless. But still, the fact that they're all in this game as enemy types to fight is pretty cool.
We might actually even end up seeing one of the organization's Nobody types that weren't present in Kingdom Hearts 2, and so on, thus filling in a gap.
Really?
Yes. I mean, you should remember, I'm not gonna, like, help you with this.
I don't know. Sometimes I need the help, obviously.
I can't get over just the camera, like, cutting away before Sora smashes into a wall. 8 teacups, motherfuckers!
Oh, now I'm angry. I'm just really angry about all this all of a sudden. I needed to kill this one guy at full power.
I thought there were more Dusks left than that, okay? I was trying to go for the stylish, Pat Boyven-esque finish here.
I don't even know who that is, but I'm just gonna let you have that one.
That's Pat from Two Best Friends, mate.
Oh, okay. No wonder I don't know what's going on.
He's angry, ginger, and small, so it's best to avoid him.
Usually a deadly combination, I agree. So are you really gonna... I mean, this is me talking normally. I'm like, are you really gonna fucking believe anything that comes out of the fucking mouths of the 13 or 20 or 500 Xehanorts that they have? Really? Are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna put all my heart into this. All my savings are at the ready.
Are you with me?
All my shoes, I guess, I'll throw them in there. They're pretty expensive. You know, I have to get them custom made for my giant clownish feet.
I don't know what Ansem.
I guess he has more than one pair. I only have two, personally, and there's a pair here I really need to throw out, actually.
You ever played Super Mario 3D World, mate?
Was that on...
Wii U.
I'm legit, a lot of them have so many similar fucking names. I just don't know. I have not played that one, no.
The joke is, there is a Karibo shoe in that game that you can basically ride in, and that is Sora's shoes. Good day.
Oh, check it out. I got the boot. Gonna walk on your face.
References aren't really landing for me today. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because we're bopping through Twilight Town. That's chill at the best of times and boring at the worst.
Anything to kind of fill time, you know.
But Tom, you could just run through this. Yes, but I crave EXP, okay?
I don't crave it that much. I mean, I just outsource my EXP from another country, personally. It's a lot cheaper that way.
Oh, look at that. I have Splash Run at the ready, and here it comes.
I don't like it, but it's not gonna be like, oh no, it's Splash Run.
Oh, where has Metal Chocobo gone?
Oh, we're gonna do this, huh? we're gonna dig up this zombie and resurrect him.
It's fetid and stale at this point, but someone mentioned that when we got the Olympus Keyblade, I didn't bring it up, so there you go. I gotta fill, like, the fucking checklist for a playthrough you guys have been waiting this long for.
Yeah, the only thing we're not gonna fill is being delayed from 9 months. That shit ain't happening ever again, if I can help it.
I've been hooked up to a battery that won't allow me to die, so that's not happening, okay?
See, he literally turned himself into Frankenstein, guys. Like, this, he does this for you, because he cares.
Yeah, I'm an expert, just from taking photographs.
Yeah, no wonder, it must be an iPhone at this rate. No wonder Sora doesn't know how the fucking phone works.
Ooh, AP up and strength up. Not bad for this early in the game. So, yeah, just keep a lookout for lucky emblems and whatnot, and you can get some pretty nifty gear early on in the game.
I wasn't too strapped for AP. I mean, I was in the habit of throwing all of my AP shit at Sora, but I only really started to kind of run out near the end of the game. I was kind of running low on it, but they kind of give you an opportunity to get a lot of AP items, because Sora obviously needs it the most.
We have a saying when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, all for Sora, all for Sora.
That's pretty much how I approached mine. I only gave Donald and Goofy basic equipment upgrades. That's pretty much it. Here's a little bit of armor I don't use. Here's a shield and a staff I don't use. Go nuts.
It's just like giving Dobby a sock. It sets them free.
Yeah, just give them your hand-me-downs, you know, they're all used. Yeah, here you go.
Very likable character coming up here. Very relatable as well for his love of money.
I do like money, you're right. And I am very likable.
Well, bless my bagpipes. It was you laddies who rescued my chef.
It's him.
Now, obviously, Alan Young, unfortunately no longer with us. I don't know who voices Scrooge in this game.
That's right.
I'm already looking it up. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. 3 steps even.
I know it's not the guy from the new DuckTales cartoon, obviously, because he costs a little bit more money than that.
Yeah, the Doctor, David Tennant, not in this game. They don't have the voices of the triplets either from the DuckTales cartoon. It almost seems like they're avoiding it for some reason.
They don't really want to tie Kingdom Hearts. They want to do that more to the classic properties than the TV shows, I'm guessing.
Okay, Scrooge McDuck is voiced by Ein Reitel, who I have never heard before. He does a fine job in this game, apart from like his first few lines, which take a bit of time to like acclimatize to, honestly.
You know, with a lot of these celebrity voice actors and, you know, classic ones, they do definitely have to get the best sound-alikes they can, and I don't think he does a good enough job.
The whole cake?
He actually played Alfred in Batman the Enemy Within, which I believe was the Telltale Batman game.
Really?
Yep, pretty good as well, honestly. It's a shame they never got an episode 3.
Wasn't that the one where Joker could be either become the Joker or he become like a vigilante Joker?
Yes, that's the one.
Well, I thought that was actually a pretty interesting idea.
Yes, laddie, I'm cornering the market. These plebs will have no reason but to pay me money from now on.
Setting up Starbucks goes! I can't do a Scottish accent, so I'm not going to try.
What made you think I could? That was awful. Like, I'm
At
fucking
least you
Irish.
live in the area!
Hold on, we need to examine this. I live in the area of Scotland. I'm in the fucking East Midlands, mate.
Yes, because as an American, I totally know where that is.
I'll give you a clue. It's in the middle of the UK, towards
It's not
the
fucking
east.
Scotland, that's for sure.
Especially anything unusual.
I gotta go on a bit of an ingredient hunt right now. It doesn't matter if you picked them up before. Just humour Scrooge, alright?
Great chef is creating masterpieces out of anything.
I wouldn't necessarily mind this so much if they weren't literally fishing ingredients out of clearly already half-eaten Chinese takeout boxes. Like, listen, there's creativity and then there's using food somebody else's fucking touched. Alright?
Like, maybe they're still in the middle of eating it. You don't know.
Still got the chopsticks still in it, yeah.
Little Chefs at Bistro. You can create like meals and whatnot by doing minigames to give you temporary stat increases. You won't need this. Not even on Proud Mode. You wait until Crit Mode comes out. That's when it'll be worth its weight in salt, as it were.
Yeah, I never did this. Like, I never ate any food in this game, so by the end of it, Sora had lost like 10 pounds. He was starving so much. But no, I didn't actually eat any of the bonus food.
I mean, Sora's pretty waif-like already. Look at his arms and legs. You know, swinging that Keyblade around, you think he'd have, like, the strongest right arm in existence.
Well, I mean, if he's doing what he does all day, flying around, jumping everywhere, engaging in a lot of melee combat, no doubt that would definitely contribute to his fitness, but you also have to take what he eats into concern as well.
Which is nothing, apparently. You ever seen Sora sit down and have an ice cream? He found one in Kingdom Hearts 2. It was inside a box, but I think Donald scooped it up first.
Have you ever seen video game characters go to the bathroom? It's unrealistic!
You know, I'm just going to be sitting there during Avengers Endgame, like, nice and comfy and reclined in my luxury seat and whatnot, and thinking, Captain America should really be dropping a deuce during this scene.
Yeah, just have a scene where before they go fight Thanos, everybody takes their last bathroom trip. And it might be their last, you don't know, they might die. But may as well get that out of the system.
That's why it's 3 hours long, because half an hour of it is just dedicated to characters taking a shit.
Yeah, you know, some people... Hulk, man, yeah, don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, this is how we're going to defeat Thanos, and I apologise for this awful schlocky tangent. We just give him a very heavy meal, rich in fibres, and then when he's sat on the toilet, bam! That's when Falcon comes in and shoots him in the head.
I thought Ant-Man was gonna come up his ass.
No. Fuck, I regret this episode entirely, though.
Oh no!
Ridiculous. I'm sorry, Uncle Scrooge, I couldn't find the last one. People are gonna go hungry now, and it's your fault.
See, I like back there when they're saying, you know, I hear the items are very creative, which usually means they're not good at all.
Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, around here you can hear people talking about, like, Cypher, and so on. Him and, Ryan, Fujin, whatever the fuck they're called, they've gone off on their journey, which means they're basically not appearing in the game.
Which is still lame. I still would have loved to fight Cypher again, but oh well.
Guys! Oh. Painter! Olette!
Yep, that's us.
Yep, wherever the other one is.
Done with the post.
He's still working on the computer, chained to it even.
Good work, kids.
You guys work for Uncle Scrooge here at the bistro?
Yeah, he pays a whole $5 an hour, and around here that's pretty good.
Gave us a short job putting up these special posters. Mr. McDuck's hosting an open-air film festival in the courtyard. Cool, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Sora.
Ew, these cartoons are old. I don't like it.
Okay.
Here we go. It's a fucking QR code.
There, you've just downloaded a promo game for the film. You can try it later.
Can you imagine if this was actually a thing in real life? It may be for certain, like, showings and whatnot, but you could have, like, a fucking Tiger Electronic demo for, again, Avengers Endgame and whatnot to get you in the mood.
I'm pretty sure somebody has already done something like that. I think it would be cool to see it more often, though.
See, this is the Scrooge I think of when I think of Scrooge. He was great in Birth by Sleep, but he was a bit too kindly, even for the DuckTales version of Scrooge, the Disney DuckTales version of Scrooge.
She sure is canny.
Ultimately, at his core, he's got to be about making that dough, and I think they kind of really emphasized it better here.
Yeah, Claudia, let's go get that bread.
But I sure wouldn't want to be one of Uncle Scrooge's competitors.
Yeah, go for the kneecaps.
Sorry, you don't even know how to use a printer.
Right.
You've got no
I
room
need
to
to
talk.
warn you guys.
Fuck a printer. That's complicated. He doesn't know how to use a phone.
Those creepy crawly things.
This
might
is
come
also
back for
true,
more.
but I mean, he is
Stay on
legit
your
like an
toes.
elderly person with a
Sure.
smartphone at this
But
rate.
don't we have you guys to take care of him for us?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You have to leave again?
Yes, Oled, I'm very busy.
Yeah, saving the universe, making food, taking time out to view these cinema things that Scrooge has set up.
Just do me a favor.
Well, what is
Why
it?
didn't that chest
Don't make
disappear
it
in the
too
background?
tough.
It's really bugging me
I
now.
know how Roxas feels to be lost, but Donald and Goofy, Kyrie,
Some other
brought me back
people,
by
I guess.
wishing with all their hearts.
Thanks for your input, guys. I
So,
appreciate it.
I was hoping the three of you would do the same and wish for Roxas.
Okay, that
What?
cost me
That's
nothing to
it?
do.
That's no favor.
That sounds like
We'll all
work,
wish.
but alright.
I'm wishing.
Seriously, has he been gnawed? What's with the eggs?
I don't know, the X is a recurring theme.
Thanks.
It's called the recusant signal.
Some call it Kai, but the meaning is still bullshit.
This is so funny. They could just look
Guys,
up
I
and
can
see them.
literally see you!
Oh, Zigbar. Ziggy, Ziggy, Zigbar. Hey, what are you guys doing here? You know they can see you, right?
So when are we gonna rehearse, dudes?
Instructed to guide him. Yes. Just look at them.
Making pastries, it makes me fucking sick.
Spell it out.
Having a job. Well, I'm management, I don't need to do that.
Fair enough. But let's not forget how many times Sora still managed to rain on our parade.
Pulls out Kingdom Hearts Ultimania, starts reading it off.
On the path we
So are you
laid,
guys
we
gonna get back
destroy
together?
them.
Because I mean, I would love a new
Well, in
record,
that
personally.
case, we'll have to find ourselves another.
Oh, they're a
host.
band. That's what you were going for.
Yeah.
That is why we never have just one iron in the fire.
Oh no, they've knotted the brave little toaster.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we're gonna play some classic Kingdom games throughout our journey. I don't think I'll be showing all of these off, but where they appear, I'll try to do my best. Classic Kingdom is a series of minigames in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Kingdom Hearts 3. They are simple, two-dimensional video games based on the handheld LCD games popular in the 1980s. The Game & Watch games Mickey Mouse and Mickey and Donald in particular.
I played like one bit of it, and that's it. Like, I kept finding the others. Game & Watch games aren't really my speed. I've been spoiled by Game Boy. I'm sorry. I do like how they do, again, kind of represent, you know, those Tiger games, the Game & Watch games. Like, there, you could see, like, all the sprites on the screen. I think that was a little touch.
Yeah, it's funny, I was just rewatching the Tiger Handheld Electronics episode of AVGN the other day, and they do have a certain appeal, but, God, you want to talk about oversaturation of the market, no wonder they died out.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can't even imagine, like, people really kind of getting into those after the first one. It just sounds like, oh, I played one, and you've played all the others, basically.
Basically, yeah, we're done here. Enough of that slog. The little Mickey Mouse symbol, by the way, means you've essentially beaten him, so you can move on with your life, and now we can cook.
I don't know. I'm not that great of a cook. I'm actually pretty lazy of a cook. I probably can cook, I just don't want to.
Yeah, that's what they all say, I suppose. You notice the little thing on the menu back there, the little chef was standing by?
I did not notice that.
That is essentially Gusto's speech from Ratatouille, I believe, where he says, anyone can cook.
Oh, really? Interesting.
It's a pretty comfy movie, you should check it out. We should have a movie night for that like we did with Spider-Verse.
Huh? Whoa, hold on. Hey,
Megazord activated!
Oh yeah, bring them together!
We need cooking power now!
Jesus. They've ruined that word. Alright, let's do some reportages.
Listen, this is my great idea for a soup. Hear me out. We're gonna take beef, alright? We're gonna put it in stew. Then, instead of vegetables, more beef. And just to throw people off, there's actually different types of meat in there as well. It's just the whole pot is full of meat and occasionally broth to surprise people.
I see.
Now, he just made some weird tomato soup, you know, Campbell's. I'm sick and I'm staying home from school, so I'm gonna have some tomato soup today.
Alright, now for Les Viandes. I don't speak French, I'm sorry.
I don't speak English that well, yet here we are.
I ain't touching that one. It is too easy.
It is funny to watch him fail this, though. I was watching some other people do this and just, like, completely fuck it up and create a huge fire.
Oh, Remy, you're such an egotistical... I can't even speak the word. Okay, you're a good boy, you're not egotistical.
There you go. You can't insult him, because otherwise he will literally mess up your speech.
Okay, poisson is a fish dish, that much I do know.
Good, and pepper is a spice.
Thank you.
You blew it!
You fucking donkey!
Listen to you! You don't need to do tricks to put pepper on shit, okay? I do this literally every day.
Alright, this one I do have a little bit of trouble with though, because you have to press it before the ring hits. That's the trick.
It's fucking raw!
Fucking redemption arc, mate.
We did it!
Yeah, you got it right this time, but you wasted ingredients, so it's coming out your paycheck.
It's frozen, not fresh.
No, frozen is later in the game, thank you very much.
I actually really like Kitchen Nightmares. Even if the US version is obviously a little more confrontational. I just like it. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine.
That's fine, mate. Bit reality TV every now and then doesn't hurt. Hashtag my mentor, hashtag former keyblade master, hashtag mysterious tower.
Better not tell people about the mysterious tower that I live at, but I better hashtag about it so they'll look into it.
You click on it, it's just people, like, wondering where the fuck is it? Like, is this real? Am I being, like, fucking gaslit here?
Yeah, pull up Gummy Maps, and then it'll tell you.
Alright, let's see what we can buy here. Yep, you can get ingredients and whatnot. I think you can buy the meals that you create in the shop as well.
Unfortunately, it's not past noon, so we can't buy alcohol yet, but we'll give it some time. Potions are basically the same thing when you think about it.
They are essentially. Like, you can't prove that there's not alcohol in there.
I think the burden of proof is on the accuser, good sir.
Indeed, indeed. Alright, that will about do it for this part of fuck all, but hey, we got a little bit of info about Roxas and his digital proposed body, the organisation is moving forward, and hey, we even made some fine cuisine, so that'll do it for today, guys. We'll see you next time for another part of Kingdom Hearts 3. See you next time.